here at AMICALOLA, about to take my famous arch picture, and then we're ready to go. And we're off. I'm gonna hike the falls and do the AT approach trail, I think. As of right now, that's the plan. And then I'm planning on staying the night at Springer Mountain Shelter with my mom. She's gonna meet me up there because she's getting a lift to the top of the falls and then just doing the rest of the approach trail, or maybe there's another trail that goes to an inn. We'll see what happens with that. Anyway, I'm excited. Let's go forth and hike. P.S. Getting used to filming with a phone, which means sometimes I look at the screen instead of at the camera. So, we'll work on that. This right here is what we gotta do. All the way to there. 600 and some odd steps stand between me and the top of that mountain. So I'm here at the top of Springer Mountain, which means I reached the end of the approach trail and have officially started walking on the Appalachian Trail, running from Georgia to Maine. 2,200-ish miles to go. Should be fun. Let the journey begin. End of day one. Time to go to sleep. Good morning. It is day 2, March 5th. We have gotten up a little bit ago and started packing up some of our stuff. I just made breakfast. I have some Swiss Miss and Carnation instant protein breakfast stuff. And then I also had some oatmeal. And then we're gonna get ready to go. It is rainy and kind of gross, but the fog is really beautiful, so it should be an interesting day. It's only about an 7.5, 8 mile hike to the next shelter we're going to, Hawk Mountain. And we think a lot of people who stayed here are gonna be there. It's wet and it's raining, but at least it's pretty and it's not hot, I guess. I don't know, I think I've gone about 1.5 miles thus far downhill, so it's not too bad. But I'm wet, and that's about all I have to say. A little lunch break, and now back into the rain. Well, I'm soaked to the bone. My boots are sopping wet. I can feel the water slosh every time I step, so that'll be fun to deal with. But it is really beautiful walking in the rain. When you're on top of a mountain, it really looks like you're in a cloud, so that's really cool. We're looking at the bright side of things. Anyway, we're about 1 mile from the shelter. I'm looking forward to changing and getting something to eat. The other thing I've noticed is that it is so incredibly peaceful with just the pitter-patter of the rain droplets. And the wind. Alrighty, we are on the move again today. The sun has come out, which is lovely, even though it's much colder and windier than it was yesterday. Today we have about an 8-mile hike to the next shelter with 2 rather unfriendly mountains, but that's the way the trail works, right? A little pit stop for lunch and then we're on our way. We're about halfway there. Did a really big up and down and now it's relatively easy here on out. We've heard down the grapevine that there's trail magic at NEELS Gap, which is about 1.2 miles from where I am right now. It's supposed to be a hot breakfast, so basically every thru hiker is hightailing it out of camp, trying to get there. It's a beautiful day, it's supposed to be nice and warm and sunny, so that's exciting. And I'm gonna go get some food.
Open up, you open up, bitch you won't be we should be closer than friends.
Trail magic was amazing and delicious. There was actually 2 people there. So we got double trail magic. It was fantastic. We had eggs, sausage, and like a egg sausage sandwich. And they also had a whole bunch of unhealthy things like Twinkies and things of that nature. So that was awesome. Now we're headed to Woody Gap. My mom's car is there, so she's gonna get off trail. So tonight will be my first night by myself. Then tomorrow night I'll be with her at the Airbnb. And the next night I'll be by myself again. And then she's back with me until Franklin. Go.
Hey guys, how you guys doing? Welcome to Underdog Cafe. You guys all know I'm on YouTube a little bit. I thru hiked in 2019. I did 1,100 miles 2018. But hey, I'm just here out serving trail magic to all the thru hikers of 2020. Glad to be here. Man, great crew, and man, you guys are in for an epic journey.
Thank you so much. All right, so now we have a very large change in plans. The shelter I was planning on going to, or the campsite, there are too many people who are all going there. So I decided not to. I'm with my mom now. I'm gonna spend the night with her and then do a 10-mile day tomorrow up Blood Mountain to NEELS Gap and mountain crossings and then spend another night with her. So here we are at the Sunshine Laundromat doing some laundry. Good stuff. Good stuff. All right, I am back from my night off trail with my mom. Today I'm planning on hiking 10.8 miles to NEELS Gap up and over Blood Mountain and then be at Mountain Crossings, which is this big mountain outfitters that's at this gap. It's pretty famous. And this is also a place where 25% of people that start quit. So hopefully, almost for sure, I will not be in that 25%, but it should be a big day, biggest day I've done so far with one of the steepest elevations thus far as well. And it should be good. I have a slightly lighter pack. I took some of like the random little things out and I have less food in an effort to kind of make my pack lighter so it's not quite so jarring going from 8 miles to basically 11 miles. And hopefully that helps. Taking a little break for lunch before I tackle Blood Mountain. I have been having these tortillas with peanut butter and jelly. It's almost like Uncrustables that you used to get in elementary school as a kid, but they're delicious. And then today I also have 2 clementines and some carrots because I'm like semi-slack packing, so I didn't have to bring all of my food. I just had today's lunch so I could have a couple heavier things. But Blood Mountain's about 1,000-ish feet in elevation, and then more than that when you start going down, but then at the bottom is Mountain Crossings and NEELS Gap, and that's where I'm headed for the day. We made it. Not nearly as bad as I thought it was gonna be, but now I have 2.5 miles downhill. Remember how I said Blood Mountain was easy? We're not that bad. Going down's a lot worse. Here I was thinking I was on the Appalachian Trail, not the bouldering trail. Anywho, that's fun.